I feel very privileged at the moment because on this video I am reviewing the Nanoflare 700 Pro. This is a superb badminton racket. As you know, when I describe my badminton rackets, I don't talk in terms of technology. I am not going to be measuring every aspect of this racket, but I'm going to give you as much information as I can in terms of playability and possibly a little bit of comparison to the original Nanoflare 700. So the racket here is a supposedly medium flex, and it is a more headlight racket compared to the 1000 and the 800 Pro, which was launched last year. This is a wide body frame. It is in a colour called Midnight Purple, and you can probably see some very colourful decals, which we'll get a bit closer for you, as you can see here, which are on the shaft and again at this point on the racket. This is a standard stringing pattern used on the original 700 Pro. It is really nice to play with. I have had this in my bag for a week or two and it's been an absolute delight to play with. I found it superb in terms of when you're feeding a lot of shuttles in a day, you can fatigue a little bit, and this has been fantastic that I'm still going strong at the end of the day. The lighter head, I think, is a really good idea, and this is certainly lighter than the original 700. I would also say that it has a little bit more flexibility in the shaft compared to the original 700, and this contributes really nicely in terms of the overall feel on the racket. When you're swinging it, we don't feel that there's a sort of lag in the head, but it's been really true, really crisp, and I've absolutely loved it. In terms of power, it has some. It's not going to be as powerful as some of the other rackets that are in the range, like the 800 or the 1000, but for some players, they get more power out of a lighter head than they do heavier head. And so I can't say this isn't a powerful racket, because some of the people who've hit with it have shown that it's got tremendous power. So it's very much down to your style of play, whether you find that you can generate power from a lighter heady racket. With regards to defense, mid-court, net area, this is absolutely superb. Shines so well. It has so much maneuverability, and I love the wide body feel to it too. So when you hit that shuttle, there is a completely different feel hitting with either this or the 800 or the 1000 compared to hitting with an Arc Saber 11, for instance. And it's hard to describe that feeling, but it's just like there's so much more racket behind the shot. So whilst the frame is quick, there just seems to be a lot more beef behind that shot. Whereas with the Arc Saber 11, it just seems that racket comes through a lot faster, a lot quicker. So this is a little bit slower ploughing through the shuttle, but it's just got that much more weight behind it, and it gives you a really crisp and a true feel on the shuttle. I've really enjoyed all of the Nanoflare rackets that have been launched in the last 12 months or so, and this has now become my new favourite. I love the 1000 and I love the 800, and each has been different. The 800 had the additional cross string in there, which just provided a sort of denser string bed in that area. This has just got a light, airy feel to it, great feel on the string bed, really good maneuverability, good power, lovely feel overall, lovely touch. This is going to be available in 4U and a 5U, and I have heard that there are going to be other colourways, but not for the Pro. There's a second colourway which will be available on the Tour, the Game and the Play. I love this colourway. I think that the colours are very striking. I think the overall feel is absolutely brilliant, and this is one that I am going to keep using time and time again for myself. I think it's proved to be brilliant. Never mind it's going to be, it's proved to be brilliant already in terms of all the work I do on a daily basis, and I am very much leaning towards this as my next racket of choice over the other rackets I sort of carry around. And as you know, I sort of mix them around a little bit in my bag so I can continue to get comparisons. But this is an absolute stayer for me. Love the feel of the flex, I love the speed and manoeuvrability of this racket, and it strings beautifully. This, for instance, is strung in X-Bolt 68, and I think it's a great string for this racket. But as always, you have to test yourself, and everyone has their own ideals of what may be the personal perfect racket for themselves. But this is absolutely superb, well worth you testing this at a local centre. So here we are, the Nanoflare 700 Pro, and I hope you find it's as great a racket as I have found. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, and I will be bringing you more videos and racket reviews very soon.